Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am going to have the camera facing my phone just because whenever I see what's on my iPhones, I don't like it when it's screen recorded. I don't know if it's just me, but I personally love watching these type of videos when the camera is facing the phone rather than screen recording. So I am going to be doing a what's on my iPhone. So this is my new iPhone 13 Pro and I did get it in white. I do have an unboxing video if you guys want to see that video. I will link it down below, but here's just my phone. It's super big. They decided to go back to the old iPhones, like the box iPhones. But here's just an overlook. And I only have one case at the moment, which is this pink MagSafe. I just think it's super cute. I did get it from the Apple store and I love the pink whenever it turns on. Just, I don't know, I love that noise too. But this is just my wallpaper and I actually made this wallpaper. All of these pictures I got off of Pinterest, so I don't own these pictures, but I made it on Canva. I just put them all together, and if you guys want the same wallpaper, it's on my Pinterest. So yeah, we could be twinning with wallpapers. So my first screen is basically my mood board. I mean, I guess my entire iPhone is a mood board. So I have these three widget smiths. The first one is very folly. It's just a picture that I got off of Pinterest. It's just a girl holding Starbucks. She has Burberry nails, a Louis V bag or clutch, and I just think it looks super girly yet fall. I know a lot of girly girls don't like fall because of the color, but I personally love fall. It's like literally my favorite season. I love Halloween. Y'all know that Halloween is my favorite. But yeah, I love fall, and I just have this widget smith. I also have a Vogue widget smith, and then this one is a quote and it says "good things never come from comfort zone." So I just love that quote and I love this mood widgets. And then on the bottom I have Safari, I have music, and I'm not sure if you guys really care about my playlist, but here's just a few of my playlists. And then this is also my handle if you guys want to follow my Apple Music. I don't even know if that's like a weird plug, but yeah, that's my handle. And then I have messages and I have phone. And then on the next one, it's also a bunch of widget smiths. I have this Halloween widget smith with Michael Myers. I'm literally such a sucker for old classic horror movies. I'm obsessed with the Halloween series, Michael Myers, and just I'm like obsessed with those movies. And then on this one I just have pink pumpkins, super girly and yet fall. And then I have a calendar widget. So I love this because I don't want to forget my important dates, like I have to pay my Victoria's Secret credit card. And then I have a doctor's appointment on October 7th, so yeah, I just have this calendar widget smith because I just don't want to forget any important dates. And then the last two widgets, this one says "La Vie en Rose." It's just a quote that I live by. Audrey Hepburn said it in one of her movies, "La Vie en Rose," and I love the quote and the meaning behind it. So I definitely want to get this tattooed on me because I don't have any tattoos currently, so I'm like looking at tattoos and I really want this one, and I also want a heart on my finger. So yeah, I have this one and it's a pink door with a pumpkin lanyard thing, and I just think it's super girly. So this next screen is basically all the apps that I use religiously. I like use all of these on the daily. So the first one is Bible, and basically it has some of my favorite verses and just pretty much verses of the day and all of that. I have Ladot, I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's a Bible, and my Catholic teacher showed me this, so if I ever want to read the Bible I always have it on my phone. I have Clock, it's just to wake up in the morning for work. And then I have Maps, which you guys probably all know what that is. I have Spotify, but I don't really use it. I don't even think I'm logged in. I use Apple Music mostly. I have Photos, I have Tumblr, and I just remember when I was such a Tumblr person, I would always be on it. Tumblr was basically a Pinterest because I still get some inspo from Tumblr, so yeah. And then I have the Starbucks and Dunkin' app because I go there all the time. I love Starbucks and I love Dunkin', but I think I personally like Dunkin' better. And then I have YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is basically where I keep track of my views, my revenue, and just pretty much keep track of my YouTube channel in general. And then I have Instagram, so if you guys want to follow my Instagram, my handle is just cgabriella with an A at the end. And I just try to keep my theme and my Instagram aesthetically pleasing. And then I have my Twitter, and my Twitter is just pinkgab. I try to tweet or retweet a lot of like things and relevant tweets and all of that, so yeah. Of course I have my YouTube, and YouTube I literally spend so many hours on here. It's just I love YouTube. I have the Emoji app, and if you guys are basically Arianators, you guys know that she came out with an app a couple years ago with her emojis, and I still use it to this day, but I think she removed it, or somebody removed it from the App Store, so I don't even think it's available anymore, but I still have the app because I just think it looks cute. I have my bank, so I'm obviously not going to open that. And then I have notes where I keep a lot of passwords and just a bunch of notes that I need to remember, so I'm not going to open that either. I have my Gmail to respond to important emails, or just pretty much everybody has a Gmail or email in general. And then I have Snapchat. Snapchat I basically have for the people that I know personally, like family, friends, and all of that, so I'm not going to give out my Snapchat, and my Snapchat is private because I just want something to be private. And yeah, so I just like to post things that I would want my close friends and family only to see, so yeah. And then I have Pinterest. I am obsessed with Pinterest. I have all of my wallpapers on here, so if you guys want to follow my Pinterest, this is my username, vintage pink gab. And if you guys want to find any wallpapers that I'm currently using, it's under the iOS folder, and then it's either under fall wallpaper. I'm using this one, and then I'm using this one right here as a home screen wallpaper, and then I have more over here. So I love Pinterest, literally I love it so much. I have Pink Scam, and Pink Scam is basically where I edit my Instagram pictures to make it like a pink aesthetic and a pink theme. I have Kindle and I have Audible, so these two apps I downloaded today because I hung out with my cousin and she's such a bookworm, so she made me download them, and I am currently trying to read Birthday Girl. She said it was like such a good movie. It's her favorite book, so Birthday Girl is basically, you guys just need to read it, but a short summary of it is a girl and her boyfriend's dad basically fall in love. So that's just all that I'm gonna say. It's like a super good movie, or book I should say. And then on this screen, these are just apps that I don't use religiously, but I still use them. So these are just folders. These are just apps that I put in a folder. The first one is just a YouTube folder, and these are just the apps that I use to either edit my thumbnails or just to edit some pictures. I have Canva I use to make collages, which I use as a wallpaper. So like I said, this is the collage that I use as a wallpaper. And then I have social. I have Tumblr, I have TikTok, Like to Know It, Twitch, and Patreon. And then on this one I just have SoundCloud, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Disney Plus, and NBC. A lot of these things, I love watching my shows on my phone sometimes when like I'm on my break or on my lunch. And then I have a poli-sci folder. I have Reuters, Fox News, CNN, Robinhood, Quixv, PayPal. I have this survey app thing, which I don't really use. I have Zillow, and then I have Truebill. Zillow is basically where you get to see houses that are for sale or for rent. Truebill, it basically just keeps tracks of your spending. Then I have Cash App and Venmo. Quixv, it just notifies me when there's an earthquake. I live in California, so there's a lot of earthquakes here. And then I have a coffee app, or a coffee folder. I have Coffee Bean and Dutch Bros. Then I have an education folder. I have Dictionary, Duolingo, Grammarly, Books, and Translate. Then I have a shopping app, or a shopping folder. I have Amazon, Poshmark, Target, Depop, Bath & Body Works, Best Buy, OfferUp, Shein, Ultra Beauty, The Real, which is basically where they sell designer bags for a lot cheaper than retail price. I have Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and I basically just window shop on these two apps. I have the Zara app, ASOS, Sephora, Pink Nation, Shop. Shop is basically an app where it keeps track of your packages. So if I were to buy a package from like Bath & Body Works, it would keep track of where it's at. I have Style Steal, where I book my hair appointments. Then I have a fitness app. I have Sworkit, where it has a bunch of home workouts. I have Fitbit, which the app is connected to my Fitbit watch. I have my Fitness Pal, which keeps track of my calories. Livesum, it has a bunch of good recipes. I don't even think I'm logged into it, but yeah. This is just where I keep my insurance. And then on this app, I have the Disneyland app, I have Etsy, I have Glow, and Glow is where I keep, or I track my period. I have Smile Direct Club, which is because I used to have Invisaligns, but not anymore, so I think I might just delete it. And then y'all know Widgetsmith. I love using this app so much. I usually just change my Widgetsmith, or like the pictures or the quotes, so yeah. I have Facebook, and then I have this app, Reminders, Find My iPhone, Apple TV, and basically everything that an iPhone comes with, except for Symbol Keyboard. Symbol Keyboard is where I copy and paste the cute open heart, and I either post it on like my Instagram captions. So it just has a bunch of symbols, and I really like it, so yeah. And then I have this folder that says Insta. I have Afterlight, ViscoCam, which are two editing apps that I don't use anymore. I have Retouch. Retouch is basically an app where you can remove something from the background. So if there's a picture and then there's like a bottle in the background, you can blur or remove that bottle from the background. I have the Cure app, which I love it. Kind of looks like this. Super cute. I have Feed Preview, which I literally use this all the time before I post on my Instagram. So basically you can see what your feed looks like before you post the picture, and you can move things around basically. I think my phone froze though, but yeah, basically you can move pictures around to see how you want to set up your feed before you even post it, because I remember back then I used to always delete pictures because it just didn't match my feed. So this is a huge lifesaver, and it's also free. I have Makeup Plus, which sometimes I like to use whenever my makeup looks crusty, so I just fix up my makeup. I have Snaps Feed, I have Das Cam, and Huju. These two are just pictures. So this one turns your picture into a Polaroid, kind of like this. They're super cute. And then this one is basically a picture that makes it look vintage in a way, kind of like an old camera, so like that. And then the last folder, I just utility folders. I have the App Store, clock, camera, and FaceTime. And then also the background wallpaper is just the wallpaper that I got from Pinterest, but I just turned it pink because pink is my favorite color. So I'll probably repost this picture on my Pinterest, or I don't even know if I should, because I don't want to get like copyrighted, because it's not my photos. I'm like physically telling you guys that it's not my wallpaper. I just turned it pink, but I just love it. So yeah, that is basically everything that I have on my iPhone. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what else you guys would like to see, and I'll see y'all in my next video.